Ray Terry here for Put Tools in Schools. I'm out here with Todd Compton, Compton's Automotive. Hey Todd, how you doing, brother?
Doing well, Ray.
I've known Compton for quite a few years now, and he's been involved with Put Tools in Schools. He's exactly what we need from industry, a company that steps up, takes a role in engaging students at different career day activities in high schools, middle schools, whatever. Held an event out here, a couple years back?
Did, yep.
One whole Saturday we addressed this issue around the trades, raising the awareness of the many career pathways in the trades. Automotive, no exception. We're in Charlotte, North Carolina. We've got 33 high schools in Charlotte. There are 4 automotive programs. Todd, it's terrible out there, isn't it?
Yeah, just hearing 4 that now have automotive programs that's kind of sad. I was able to come up through the automotive program in the Charlotte-Mecklenburg school system, so I don't think I realized how much they cut it back.
It's incredible how much they've cut it back, but here you are. We just talked to Dan Wilkes, one of your employees. Have you found it hard, or, what's your situation with your labor force out here? Because we all got to grow and change with the times, and I know you've lost and had some turnover through the years, as any company does.
Sure, yeah. I think it's the having a young student or a young person, the willingness of wanting to have you think outside the box. Yeah,
critical thinking.
Oh yeah,
that's a biggie.
Yeah, and I think there's even when we've gone to the high schools, and I've spoken to some of the students there, they don't know about these type of careers, but some of them have just amazing brains and amazing thoughts, but just never the direction or path to get their hands on something like this, to say, think they really enjoy it. So that's kind of what we're running to now is now it's like the only people that have the opportunities to take things apart, put them back together, or maybe like a farmhand or someone that's been grown up around race cars,
rural America,
yeah. And so, but that doesn't mean the kid that's in the city doesn't have the same ability and knowledge or in drive that could give them a great opportunity.
Actually, I've been in the industry 55 years of construction. Well, he's in automotive, but it's the same. It's working with your hands and your mind and doing critical thinking, being resourceful, understanding that you can fix things. And to your point, when we do go to these high schools, they're totally unaware of the career pathways, much less the tools that it takes. I'll just set up a table with some tools on it. They're amazed seeing tools. They're not aware of how to use these tools. And I really appreciate yourself, Todd Compton, and other business associates of yours through the years. Y'all have come together and shown up at some of these events, and it's amazing what these kids don't know.
Yeah, it is. And even with the technology that's in the automotive industry, there's nothing out there that's teaching them what it's all about.
Exactly.
That's all there is to it.
And that's the reason I want to talk to Todd. It's very apparent that industry, regardless of where it's at, be it road construction, automotive, carpentry, brick masonry, welding, whatever the trade, these kids need to know about them. And the only way, help me here, Todd, you played, the only way we're going to cross this bridge and get to the other side is if industry plays a role.
That's right.
And it works. Precision Plumbing, for example, has been at all the events. They've gotten over 500 job applications. And they're having a time now just dealing with the application. But it works.
That's awesome.
So, well, I appreciate all you've done. And Todd's been a big player with Put Tools in Schools through the years. We need more automotive to step up. We really do. Because these kids, Dan, for example, great kid. What do you think of Dan?
Daniel, yeah. He's one of the ones that's got the knack, and got the drive to do it. And again, I'm sure there's more out there like him, just have never had the experience to put their hands on something like that.
You've been to various trade events, trade career days, career day events at high schools.
Correct.
What have you really noticed that the kids need?
Gosh, that's as far as a whole. That's really. This is a hard question.
I know it is. That's why I ask it. It's brutal.
Because all I can tell you is what.
The reality of our problem.
Yeah, because when you ask them what they need, it comes to the classes in schools, really, because you're not going to tell a 13-year-old or a 15-year-old to say, hey, go play with that car and take it apart. With not knowing what a screwdriver is or a flathead Phillips head is. You can't do that. I mean, they may want to do that, but for one, it could be dangerous to them. It could be dangerous to the car. I mean, you don't want them taking apart their mom's car.
Sure.
But so there needs to be something, either classes or some extra activities outside of school that can have them just be able to see what it's like taking something apart or just play around with it. I mean, yeah, I like to say what they need is the trades back in school, and that's what's got to happen. Because otherwise, even if you think about the electrical trade, I mean, you're not going to tell a 16-year-old, hey, just pull a socket apart.
Right.
What's going to happen?
Right.
So you need to be instructed and taught, and that's what needs to happen. It's back early in this interview, we were talking about kids that will take things apart, put them back together, and I kind of did that. I did that with BMX bikes, and then
I did it with bicycles, motorcycles, automotive.
Yeah.
I did it with everything. Got my little rear end tore up a few times coming up through the life, tearing things apart.
Yeah, for me it was Briggs and Stratton engines, and
there you
also
go.
Two strokes, and those are things that I would take apart, and I blew some engines up. I did fix some,
But look what you learned doing it.
Yeah, but it cost me a little money and my mom.
That's that college education.
Yeah.
That's that expense right there.
Right. Yeah.
Hands-on learning.
And that's what it was. It was.
But it works.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And then when I went to school, I got reinforced with the automotive program that at the time the school system had, and then that's when I learned more and more and more and more, and it helped build the foundation. But I still had the drive when I was young, even though I didn't know what to do.
And now, how old are you?
I'm 50 years old.
How long you own your own business?
Actually, June 21st is 20 years.
20 years career pathway in automotive. Mm-hmm. It all started out of high school. Mm-hmm. What we've said, hands-on learning. Mm-hmm. That's what we need. Now, 20 years in the industry, self-employed.
Right.
You offer benefits?
I do.
You offer 401s and all that stuff, dental and good stuff?
I do.
See, folks, you can go out here and get a job with great benefits, great working hours. It doesn't have to be the struggle, and you can love what you do.
That's right.
And your technicians, they like their jobs?
I like to think so. They do. They're pretty driven. You like your job? I do. And really, coming from working on vehicles to a mechanical background to what I'm learning now, I'm getting more into the financial stuff, which kind of sounds kind of mundane, but if I look at it as a electrical system, a wiring diagram on a car, and find, I can almost use that same thinking to figure out things on the other end. Right. Yeah. And so what I've learned in the past has helped me in the future, but of course, then again, I could be a late bloomer. Some people are just great at it, the financial side.
Can't be good at everything, can we?
No.
I'm certainly not. Folks, puttoolsinschools.org, automotive technicians, a great career pathway. We need to show and expose these pathways to our students, and that's what this is all about. There it is, folks. Todd Compton, Compton's Automotive. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
You're very welcome.
Puttoolsinschools.org, folks. Go there, see what we're doing to raise the awareness in this community called Charlotte, North Carolina. 2.6 to 7 million in the Charlotte metro area now. Think of all those kids that need to be aware of the career pathways. It's not all about college for everybody. Tune in. We'll bring you more as we progress with this never-ending fight to raise the awareness around the many career pathways around the trades and beyond. Puttoolsinschools.org. We'll talk to you soon.